hold on. Yo,
It's funny, but I'm mad.
that's what.
like, like, like it's low key funny to laugh at, but I'm not happy about this shit at all at the
No,
current moment.
we're really not. That's the sad part. We we making fun of it, but on the inside, we hurt.
Seriously, yeah. Check the. We
I
got
already did. I already did. That's the
we,
sad part. I'm
we
early
sound
on it.
good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the raw side of the trenches. I'm your
I'm just
boy
rubbing my
with no
forehead right now,
joy,
bro.
Noy Foy, and here we got twin. It's my twin E.
Who's
And
not
we're
happy
here
at
to
all
talk.
right now?
Nah. And we, as much as we laughing, we mad.
Oh my
Shit.
god, bro.
This is, yo, I'm not even gonna lie. This Raw has its ups and downs, literally. Like, it
Yes,
has its ups and downs.
there was some things I liked, some things I didn't like.
Some
Same as
things,
last week, kinda. Yeah,
not
same
even
as
just
last week.
that. Not even just that. This Raw has moments where you just gotta look and go, wow. Like, like wow.
Yeah. Yep. I just want to say real quick. I apologize. I just want to apologize to Twin real quick, even though I already did before. I want to apologize to everybody. Who's gonna join us for the stream today and who's gonna watch something to play black. We were supposed to watch this at 11. I mean, start the stream at 11 o'clock on the dot, but
Yeah, we started at 12.
yeah, we weren't really supposed to be starting at 12. It's just that I was busy taking a whole bunch of notes during this show, and also my Netflix started to act up a bit, so I had to deal with that. So that kind of derailed me a bit. So it took me a while to catch up to Raw and watch the whole show. So that's why we kind of starting at this time. My apologies to everybody. I apologize to you, Twin.
No, that's cool, man. Listen,
Yeah.
it's a month. For it's been a while since we really had a normal, we've been on our normal time.
Right.
Because we
Right.
usually, this is our normal shit. Like we
Right.
usually start.
Exactly. For the last couple of
I'm
days,
not.
we've been doing it on Thursdays, but
Yeah.
yeah, this is our
So.
normal slot. So yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
But as everyone can see in the title,
What did
this
you
is
put as a title?
WWE screwed over Sami Zayn as CM Punk is the new WWE champion.
I wish you had told me. I would have told you. I would have told you the new title is Sammy need to protest.
That's an add-on because
Yo.
as this is not a joke, this is not a drill. Sami Zayn defended his WWE Championship today in the main event of Monday Night Raw against CM Punk, who who told Triple H that doesn't work for me, brother, and decided to beat Sami Zayn after a 9-day title reign.
Nah, this man had his first defense and lost it.
Yep, he had his first defense and lost it after Gunther took care of Cody Rhodes early in the show. He had his first defense and lost it, and now CM Punk is the new WWE champion after Sami just won it 9 days ago at Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia. We're gonna talk more about this match later on, but let me just get some of the things out the way here. One, this is fucked up. Like, this is extremely fucked up. Like, I will love to go on the meanest rant right now, but I don't want to wake up my family who's asleep right now. But point is, this is extremely fucked up. Like, this man has been in this company for over 10 years.
20 years in the. This
10.
is a 20 year.
10.
10?
Yes.
They said 20. I thought they said 20 years.
Well, no, his career as a whole is 20 years, but in WWE he's been in the company for 13. 13 years, yes. Yeah, 13 in WWE. So I think he spent 3 years in NXT, and then he's been on the main roster for 10 years since 2016. And this man had 10 tries, has 10 attempts, right, to win the WWE Championship. He wins it on his 10th attempt. Just for y'all to give him a 9-day title reign. I don't know what's worse, this or when Rey Mysterio won the WWE Championship back in 2011 and they get that little nigga a 1 hour 15-minute title reign. All right. Do you remember that shit, bro?
Yes. Speaking of Rey Mysterio, shout out to Damian Priest going to AAA. I wanted to get that up.
I watched that. Yes. So you give Sami Zayn a 9-day title reign. All I gotta say is this, and I said it earlier in our little private chat that we have between the wrestling trenches. If this doesn't lead to Sami versus Punk at SummerSlam, and we get Cody versus Punk at SummerSlam, I'm going to Stamford, Connecticut, and I'm gonna fuck somebody up.
I'm throwing hammers. I'm throwing a hammer straight through the window.
Cause
this is crazy, bro.
This. In the words of Bret the Hitman Hart, in one of, if not the best promo he ever cut in his entire fucking career. In the great words of the Hitman, this is bullshit. This is complete, utter bullshit, bro. This is fucked up. As much as I love Punk, and I think Punk is great, and at his age, he's still killing it. He had a match of the year, like Michael Cole said on commentary. He had a match of the year candidate with Roman Reigns at WrestleMania this year. He had a good title reign as the World Heavyweight Champion. As much as I love Punk, this is bullshit. This is fucked up. Like if I was Sami, I'm running a fade with Triple H right now, as we speak. Like the reports better come on in about 20 minutes that Sami fucked up Triple H backstage.
I put it past Sami Zayn if he just quit right now.
That's what OC was saying.
I wouldn't put it past him. Like, I know we were supposed to, and ladies and gentlemen, I know we were supposed to be like, we're supposed to be, you know how we start the show. We always start at the first to the last. But this is the most.
No, we're not really gonna do the first to the last. But we're talking about the match.
This is the most. Nah, this is the most Looney Tune ass. This is the most Looney Tune ass moment in history. And I watched like, come on, bro. Like,
this sucks. This
is crazy.
This is
crazy.
This is diabolical.
That's degrading. Like, it's also, and you know what else is really fucking with me? To be completely honest with you, what's really fucking with me?
What's up?
If this was the case that they were gonna do this, I'm just saying it right now, and I'm saying it like it is. They should have just told Cody to keep it at this point.
I mean, we'll see where it goes from here on out. But yeah, I mean, I guess you could make the argument that Cody should have just kept it going into SummerSlam. They were gonna do this.
Cause this is weird, bro. He came back, like he came back. He just came back. He just got back. Bro, somebody smoking crack or got the biggest mushroom of their life and they wrote this shit on the walls in their office. He just came back.
Bro,
and y'all gave him a title. Bro, at this point in time, bro, if I could, at this point in it, I'ma just try to, if I could get a job as Obafemi's advisor Like just to talk, like I believe things. I believe in miracles at this point because if Punk can get a title on his first day back since Raw, since Mania, should
Hold on, you cutting out. You cutting out.
Oh my god, bro! Oh my god! This is anarchy, bro.
Bro, if Punk could come back and get a title shot without doing nothing, then damn it, the next pair of Air Jordans I buy better be for free, motherfucker. Cause this is bullshit.
Yo, Punk getting the title. Punk getting the title
I don't
want to
spend no damn $210 at retail, nigga. Nike better send me this for
nah,
free.
bro.
Cause this
Somebody give me. Since Punk getting the title, I should be able to get 75,000 in my bank account as we speak. Like, I should get 75,000 in my bank account right now because this is crazy. Oh my god, this is crazy, bro.
I don't like this at all. I don't like I said, I'm gonna see where it goes, and hopefully it doesn't go the way that everyone is expecting it to go. Because if it does, I am going to lose my sanity. But
I don't think I'm sorry. I don't think we need this as of right now. I'm
only gonna accept 3 options, bro. 3 options for SummerSlam when it comes to the WWE Undisputed Championship. And either 1 better be Sami versus Punk, 2 Sami versus Punk versus Cody, or 3 Sami versus Punk versus Cody versus Gunther. Possibly Gunther, but I don't know. They're gonna put Gunther in the title picture because from what it seems like, he might have a match against Nick Aldis at SummerSlam. But from how him and Nick Aldis been beaten so far, they might have a match at SummerSlam. But
damn,
those are the only 3 options I'm taking. If I see the American Nightmare, Cody Hogan versus the best in the world, CM Hogan, I'm gonna have a problem.
No, I don't.
If I hear two that doesn't work for me, brothers, I'm gonna lose my hair. Because this is bullshit, bro.
Here's my problem.
I'm not a fan of this shit.
I get that we was in Chi-Town. I get we were in Chicago. I get it. I get we were in Chicago. But did it have to be Punk? Like,
I mean, I see your point, but bro, who else is gonna walk out? Michael Jordan? Like, bro, bro, the moment this match was originally announced, right, that was gonna be Cody and Sami for the title in Chicago, you kind of knew Punk was gonna make an appearance somehow.
I kind of wish they didn't.
Listen, right now, I agree with you. Yes, by the way it looks right now, I agree with you. Cause like I said, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna see where it goes. But if they do the thing that everyone's suspecting that they're gonna do, which is not Sami, which is Cody and Punk 1-on-1, I'm gonna lose my hair. I'm gonna lose my sanity.
Bro, this is insane, bro.
This is diabolical.
This shit is insane. Like,
oh my god, bro.
And for those who think, oh, you guys are just being funny. No, we're dead ass.
No, yeah, like we're laughing, but we're mad.
Like, yeah, like we laughing about the situation, but the pissosity that's going through our veins right.
I'm not a fan of this shit anymore, bro. I'm not a fan
Not
of this
at
shit.
all. This is crazy, bro.
But welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Who, like I said, who are here live. I don't know who's here with us live. I don't know. Is your wife in the chat? Is she normally in the chat? I mean, your wife is normally in the chat, but I don't think she's in the chat today, right?
I don't think she's in the chat right.
Okay, well, whoever's...
I don't think she want to be in the chat right now with me. Stop.
It's all good. But
She watched it with me. That's the sad part. She watched the bullshit with me.
Boom.
I know
Welcome everybody to the Raw Side of Trenches. As we said before, I'm E, and this is my twin Noifor. And
yep.
Let's start this Monday Night Raw review. So, who the fuck is that? Oh, wait, who the fuck is this? Oh, Alexis King. All right, never mind. Okay, so Sammy. So the show starts off.
Not again.
Don't stop this shit.
Man, never gets a day off, yo.
They working that man to the bone, but Sammy walks in to the arena, Allstate Arena in Chicago, Illinois, in a very happy mood. And this is probably one of the few times you're gonna see him in a happy mood. But he comes in face to face with Cody, and he tells him, you know, if he thinks he's gonna take the championship from him and become the Golden Boy again and take his spot, that he's wrong, because he's gonna walk out of Chicago still WWE champion. Well, Sammy, I was hoping for it, my nigga, but they have different plans for you, my guy. But Cody says all he wanted to say was good luck. But if Sammy thinks he knows like what Cody is thinking, then he's right. So then Sammy walks away. Gunther blindsides Cody and power bombs him through a table. And then he looks at Sammy and he says, "Oh, I'm your problem now, not Cody. That you're a fluke of a champion, and he's coming for him." And then the car that Sammy pulled up in, I think it was like a nice ass like BMW.
Yep.
Gunther kicks the car door, the driver's seat door, into Cody's head. And he busts his eardrum, so what it seems like, because Cody was bleeding from his ear. And then Gunther leaves.
Awesome Gunther shit.
Awesome Gunther shit. Right? So, if this gave you any indication that CM Punk was gonna come out and be Cody's be Sammy's opponent, damn it, you're right.
Sadly, you're right.
Sadly. Fucking bullshit. So now, Raw, we show the arena, you know, the crowd and everything. Out comes John Wick Rollins to address the crowd in Chicago. But the crowd, they're chanting for CM Punk because they're in his hometown of Chicago, which, Seth lets them have their fun. And he says that, he doesn't care about Punk because, Punk is not his business. His business is the World Heavyweight Championship. His business is SummerSlam. His business is the Tribal Chief. His business is the OTC. His business is owning Roman Reigns. And the crowd begins to chant OTC, OTC, OTC. Seth says, "Listen, he's not even here today." And the crowd begins to boo. And Seth's like, "Listen, I feel you. I wish he was here too, but maybe he felt like the money wasn't good enough, or he didn't have an actual reason to be here." So Seth says that Roman has always been the chosen one since they were in the Shield, even though he couldn't cut a promo or couldn't wrestle his way out of a wet towel. He was going back to the big dog days.
I mean, not wrong though. That nigga couldn't do shit. Man.
But Roman was the chosen one, which is why Seth broke up the Shield and cashed in at WrestleMania 31 when he took Roman's main event, because he wanted to stay close to Roman. He wanted to be on Roman's radar. Seth goes on to say that when Roman once said that he works 10 times less than Seth, but makes 10 times more money than him, it made him want to puke. And when Roman spewed that bullshit out of his mouth, it made Seth want to vomit. Because Seth says it was never about the money. It was always about the work. He was talking about how, he was a kid in the seats, watching the show, was always dreaming about walking down the ramp and getting into the ring.
You know what kills me about most of this shit, right?
What's
Is
up?
that you kind of realize who you want to follow whenever they talk about certain aspects, if that makes sense.
Certain
And
aspects
when
of
I'm
what?
like, okay, Roman always be talking about money. No matter what, he always talking about, oh, it's money. I'm we up right now. We got money. What he sound like? He sound like Drake to me. In that perspective of like, yo, I'm that guy. I'm that nigga. It doesn't matter what you say to me, because no matter what you do, the money stays in my pocket. And then there's Seth on the other hand, and he's just like, bro, it's not always about the money, bro. The money comes in. When the money comes in, that's what's up. But when it comes down to the work, yeah, I'm that guy. And I kind of like Seth Rollins, and I think I'm starting to like Seth Rollins because of that. Like, no matter what he does, he's always the workhorse of WWE, and he stays with that. He does stay with that because I think after him messing up his leg, or like messing up his leg a few times, or whenever he messes something up, he always comes back. Huh?
Now this is a totally
Look at the screen.
superstar, unlike anyone else.
You fucking kidding me?
Swagger to prove it.
Yo, somebody gives this man
A day off.
day off, bro. Why are you wrestling again, bro? You just did. And why do you look brand new?
Not a scratch on you.
Not a scratch on you. Oh my god.
Oh shit, I'm sorry, y'all. That shit was funny, bro. The moment I heard the music, I said, bro, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I don't have the music on, but as soon as you said look at the screen and I saw the background, the first thing that came to my head, I was like, no fucking way. Is he in a triple threat?
Possibly, or fatal 4-way.
Bro, come on, gang.
Oh, that's great. But see what you were saying?
I would say it was, no matter what it is, Seth Rollins has always been the workhorse that Roman Reigns isn't, in my opinion. Like, Roman Reigns, he had left after the COVID era, and then when he came back
during the COVID era, yeah.
He came back during the COVID era, and even in that time, it was like, the people that they had during the COVID era, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. So they did the best with what they got, and what ended up happening was Roman ended up getting 4 years of being the best wrestler. And I ain't gonna lie to you, that shit was hell. Because this nigga kept walking around doing the same shit.
It was hell towards the end. It started off good.
It did start off good.
It was going good for the most part, SAMI, ZAYN, and honorary use and shit like that. But then towards the end, like leading up to WrestleMania 40, you just knew they were just dragging that shit out so they can get to WrestleMania 40 and Cody could finish the story.
Yeah, so they was just like, and the thing was, it wasn't even like, it's not even all bad. It wasn't even all bad. It's just like, bro, like it's just crazy. But like I said, with Roman Reigns, it was like, he's not really a workhorse like Seth Rollins is. Like
Well,
Seth,
he kind of used to be. Like, he used to show up every single day, and you know, he used to work the full-time schedule, and then eventually switch to the part-time, start to be more with his family and stuff like that. And obviously his health too, 'cause, you know, he is you know, he had battles with leukemia and stuff like that.
he did.
So,
I'm saying in story wise, like he's not the workhorse like I'm saying like he's not the workhorse like Seth Rollins is. Like Seth really is, like Seth literally, like when we call him John Wick Rollins, I believe it, because that nigga has broken so many things in his body and just came back and said, you know what, it's time for me to wrestle. And it's like, bro, you could sit down. And he's just like, nah, time for me to wrestle. Like, I don't know. That, I mean, yeah.
when he comes out wearing the fucking suit,
Mm-hmm.
the all black, the trench coat.
And that's who he is. It's John Wick Rollins.
John Wick Rollins. Where was I? Never about the money, was about the word. Then he says that, you know, he knows that Roman needs to beat him at SummerSlam, but he also needs to beat Roman. And he said a reason why, but I don't remember. I kind of paraphrased most of this shit. I got the main topic, the main points of the promo by both Knight and Seth, but I kind of paraphrased it. But LA Knight interrupts to a loud ovation, and he says that he is that he was upset at watching Roman last week come out and ready to bore everyone to death, just to see Seth come out and watch the both of them bore everybody to death.
Yeah.
Knight is confused on the fact that Seth gets a title shot at SummerSlam by going on this nostalgia act and telling Roman how great he is and how great, you know, Seth is. You know, we're talking about himself, and that once upon a time, he's a great line. Once upon a time, wrestlers used to have to earn title shots by winning matches and winning tournaments. Well, now you would think so, right? You know,
Foreshadowing alert. Foreshadowing alert. Foreshadowing alert.
You would think so, Mr. Ellen. Now you would think, you know, you have to earn a title shot and win a tournament and win matches.
Hold on, Quinn, you gotta hit him with the, well, Mr. Elway Knight, thank you for your input, but the thing is, your input is so we gotta go with something different.
You know, you would think that, you would think that that's how things are earned around here, you know. But nah, I think you know, people find another way in the system, and you know, they go on ESPN and they watch WrestleMania 9 in 1993, and they pull off the "that doesn't work for me, brother," and they come out and they win a championship at the end of the show. But you would think, that's how you earn a title shot. But anywho,
you would hope that's how you earn a title shot.
But anywho, Knight brings up the fact that Rollins lost in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament. So did LA Knight. Both of them lost in the first round. But the thing is, with Rollins, he lost in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament, but is still getting a title match at SummerSlam. You know, LA Knight, you made another good point. You made two very good points here.
You know, it's kind of sad. At this point, LA Knight isn't, like, if LA Knight is coming after you, he's not coming after you for no reason. He's literally trying to help people understand, like, bro, you know, the system that we have right now is dumb because of the shit y'all got me doing. Like, you can in his voice. Like, you can hear it in his voice. There's like most of the shit that everyone's doing is stupid as hell.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a way of looking at it, you know, especially with him. I mean, we've been waiting for how long to him to get a world title run?
Don't even remind me.
But here comes the best part of the promo. And I actually want you to say it. bro.
Mhm.
Knight begins to mock Roman and Seth, and they were calling each other
Oh yeah,
brothers. And
with
what was it?
their
What was
little
it,
brother,
Northboy?
their little. Hey, brother, listen, brother, we all. Hello, brother. Can we? It's been a long time, brother. Why don't we have a wrestling match tomorrow? Wrestling match at SummerSlam, brother. Okay, brother. How about this, brother? How about the steel chair in your back, brother? I don't know, brother. Let me tell you something, brother. This shit, brother. This shit right here, brother. Brother. It's like, nah, bro. Just,
Let's go get a haircut, brother.
right. Let's get the same beard, brother. Like, oh my god, it's
that was great. He got a standing ovation for that. That was great. That was awesome.
yeah, nah, because it's the truth. Like, they could have
Hey, that's what happened last week.
right, like they could have anybody be challenging Roman Reigns. Even a new person right now could challenge Roman Reigns, and they just go, nah. How about him and Seth Rollins have a nostalgia match? You know, two brothers, one of a kind, and they finally have that match that we've all been waiting for. Nobody has been waiting for this. No one's waiting for this. Everybody would love to see it, yeah, but when it comes down to, yeah, no, nobody's waiting. Nobody was waiting for this. It's
What,
stupid.
Roman and Seth?
No, yeah, like everybody wants to. Like, okay, don't get me wrong. Is it a good is it a good match to have? Yes. Is it gonna make money? Is it gonna make some good money off of it? Of course. Here's my problem. There's so many other things and people they could have had for Roman Reigns to what you call it.
Okay, but my question to you is who? Because I feel like for
So,
me,
mhm.
I feel like for me the only two valid people are is literally Oba or Seth. And we all know Oba's dealing with Brock Lesnar, so if it's not going to be Seth, if it's not going to be Oba, then who is?
Well, the thing is, let's play some scenarios. Let's say Jay Jay won that King of the Ring tournament.
God knows when you
I
said
know,
that.
I know. But instead of facing Cody, he wanted Roman,
I mean, that's what people were saying. That could have been a possibility.
and that's
Almost vomited,
and
but yeah.
I know, but it still would have been that moment of, oh shit, he's not really fucking with Roman like that. I'll give you another one. Now, Braun Breaker.
Yes.
Braun Breaker could have been in that picture of,
I agree. Yeah.
we
I
got
kind of
title
left them out.
shots.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. We got title shots now. What if he won? Now, mind you, I'm saying people that's in the King of the Ring tournament. There are people in the King of the Ring tournament that could have played a really good scenario in this, but they didn't. Why? Because this is the results that they have. Now, my other issue is we have other people, such as who else? Now, Javon. This would have been a good moment. Now, hear me out. This would have been a good moment for him to
Yeah, Javon would have been nice.
grow. This would have been a real good moment for him to grow. Like the whole kid nostalgia. Because, Roman's the veteran and he's kind of like the recruit. So he's like, so Roman could have hit him with, listen, young man, you don't know what you're doing. And you never know. Javon Evans out here making things work. Like I said, there's so many people that could have went with this, but they decided to go with John Wick Rollins versus Roman Reigns. So,
Because I think, because you made some valid points, and those definitely could have been some good opponents for Roman. But I just think they wanted to do the biggest match they could possibly do for Roman at SummerSlam. That's my opinion. Because I feel like Oba or Seth is those two big matches they can do. Or even Braun Breaker. They definitely could have done a Braun Breaker. I wouldn't mind seeing a Braun Breaker. But, you know, I think they just want to do those big matches where they know that, okay, like tickets are going to sell and people are going to get invested and people want to see this.
True.
So I think that's why they went with Seth. Because, you know, their history, their story and stuff like that. And, you know, and people know that, okay, these two guys in the ring, we're going to get a good fucking match out of it. Not even a good match, a great match. You know, because this is the main event of SummerSlam. Now, we don't know which night. We don't know which night it is, but Roman and Seth, both of them are main eventing. You know, SummerSlam. It could be night 1, it could be night 2. So, you know, if they're gonna main event SummerSlam, then you know, you give them their time, give them like, you know, give them 25, 30 minutes, let them go out there and do what they got to do. We're gonna get a fucking great main event.
Yep.
I think that's why they picked Seth, which is understandable. But I get what you're saying, though. Yes. Looking back at it, and some of the people who were in the King of the Ring, yes, they did have some other options.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that they had, like I said, and they had other options, but since they went with this, it's like, you know.
I'm cool with this, though. I mean, this is one of my predictions, you know, going into SummerSlam.
What's the strategy got to be for taking on All Ego?
Oh, I was just like, but yeah, so basically,
Knight says,
huh?
Oh, my bad.
No, you were basically gonna say it. I didn't even know what I was going for. I just started talking.
Knight says that the wrestling business, when it was starting to peak, Seth and Roman weren't even like in the picture. Right? They weren't leading the way. He said he'll give Cody a little credit, but the person who was like in charge of the wrestling peak was him. It was LA Knight. And that every time he was close to winning a world title, either Rollins and the Vision got in the way, or Roman and the Bloodline got in the way. And you know, what the fuck, Logan? LA Knight pretty much says here that like one way or another, like he will be a champion one day. And Seth says that, you know, he doesn't like LA Knight, but he respects LA Knight because he says that LA Knight is everything that he was saying earlier: a hard worker, a workhorse, things of that nature. And that one day, LA Knight will get his time and win the world title. And it's funny because when Seth said that, like LA Knight gave him a look like, when is that gonna happen? Which is the same look I had.
That brother,
right. But Rollins says that he doesn't have the time to deal with LA Knight because he has to focus on SummerSlam. But when he wins the world title from Roman, Seth will give him his shot and put him in the ground. And then Seth leaves the ring, and then Jimmy is standing there behind LA Knight, and he lays him out with a super kick. Good opening segment.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the second opening segment, because the first one was Cody getting attacked. Well, I would have said the second opening segment, but you know what I mean.
Speaking of getting attacked, we get our first match. And it is a tag team match.
We're actually waiting, hold on, before that. We're kind of missing the thing here.
We are?
Yeah, before that, Gunther is being escorted out of the arena by security.
Oh.
And wait, did you watch this part?
Nah, bro.
Dog, yo, you gotta go back and rewatch it because what I'm about to say right now, like it may sound like it didn't happen, but it did happen, bro. So Gunther is being escorted out of the arena by security, and Nick Aldis comes in to toss the smack to Gunther, and Gunther gets mad, and he's like trying to get Nick Aldis' face, but security holds him back, right? And he starts to bark like a dog, like dead ass. Like he's like holding Gunther back, or
what?
I think he was saying no. Like he was saying no, 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 no. But it sounded like he was barking like a dog, bro. I kid you. Hold on, bro. Hold on. If I could find the clip, bro, I will play it on stream right now, bro. Hold on. If I could find it. If not, then I'm not gonna stress about it too much.
Word.
If I could find this shit, bro, I swear, bro, I was laughing my ass off. Let me see if I can find it. Shit, I don't think they have it here. I might need to go on Netflix. Let me see.
Bear.
Fuck. Nah, they don't have it here on YouTube. Nah, that's bullshit. Alright, I'll play it for you later. I'm not really trying to soul search through this shit.
I was gonna say, if anything, I could just go back and watch it.
Yeah, but let's get to that later.
Because
So
I think we had our first match of the day. I think after that was our first match of the day.
yeah, because well, before we get to that, Gunther tells Aldis that he's failed as a wrestler and as a general manager, and then Adam Pearce gets on Nick like for acting this way, that he's supposed to be a suspension, blah blah blah. And then Nick Aldis says that if you were in my shoes, you would have done the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Adam Pearce, he's telling Nick like, hey, like the way you've been running your show has not been good. Like I had to run both the shows last week, like both Raw and SmackDown. And Nick was like, okay, but like Cody got hurt earlier, and that's on you, brother. Missed both shows.
Mm-hmm.
So now, before we get to our next match, because one more thing happened, and then we'll get to our next match. The Division are out there, and they're gonna get ready to head out for their tag team match. Paul Heyman comes in, and he kicks Jackie Redmond out, and he tells Braun not to worry about spearing him through the barricade because he's not upset at that. He's more upset at the fact that Braun couldn't finish off Seth John Rollins in his 2 case match Night of Champions, and that he's upset at Austin Theory, who could have finished off Joe Hendry, who lost to a side effect, by the way.
Grown man, by the way.
Grown man, by the way, losing to a side effect. Never seen it in my life until now. Until then.
Mm-hmm.
Until last week. And Paul Heyman tells Austin, hey, if you're not going to come back to your wise man with something of value, which is the tag team title, don't come back at all. So now we get to the tag team title match. It's the Street Profits versus the Vision.
And this is the biggest I told you so moment I've ever had. I don't like it.
No, go ahead, finish.
I don't care for it. There's so much more that could have been done with this. I feel like they kind of like just, I don't know. But excuse me. And to put into my terms, and I could just cut this short. Man, this shit was ass, bro. I don't understand this shit at all, bro.
Listen,
this shit is so stupid. First, I guess we just giving titles away for one. Because here's the thing that bothered me, right? Here's the thing that bothered me. Mm-hmm. Street Profits just got those tag team titles
2 weeks ago, by the way.
2 weeks ago. Austin Theory has not been with the Vision, like been with his like vision this entire time. What's been happening? He comes back with his boy, because he said his boy's coming back, and they getting titles, and they coming back with those titles. I said, okay, cool. So they gonna lose. The match is going. I got into the middle of it, the match is going. You know, they try to cheat. Logan has 2 sets
of brass knuckles. Yep.
2 sets of brass knuckles. He gives one. I think he gave one to Austin.
Mm-hmm.
No, he gave one. Yeah, he gave one to Austin.
No. He gave one to. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was supposed to be for Austin.
He gave one to Austin.
The referee saw it.
The referee saw it and took it away. Right. So now he's like, man, fuck it. I'm gonna give them the other brass knuckle. And, it works as much as you think it would, basically. If I'm being honest. But at this point, Angelo Dawkins, who is in the middle of the ring, comes into the ring. He got the brass knuckles, and he is looking this nigga Austin Theory dead in the eyes on some I'm about to fuck you up type shit, right? And you think like, oh yeah, you niggas is about to be done, yeah. And then I look to my right, and I see this former Intercontinental blonde bitch come into the ring.
Who lost to Raquel last week?
Grown woman, by the way. Who lost to Raquel. Again, lost to Raquel. She comes in, hits Angelo Dawkins with a low blow, and these niggas won fucking championships back.
Yep.
And it turns out, not only is she probably part of the Vision now, not only is it obvious she's not with Otis and Tozawa anymore, not only has she turned heel, she out here dating Austin Theory. Who the fuck told this bitch to do shit like that?
Bro, I was there. A word? You are raw today, Mr. Don? Shout out to you, bro.
Mr. Don, shout out to you, bro.
Bro, here's the worst part of this shit. One, Michael Cole on commentary asked Corey Graves, "Hey, I thought Austin broke up with Maxine." Bro, I don't remember them saying they were in a relationship to begin with.
Because he said, oh, this might not work out. One time. Now, mind you,
they were never in a relationship to begin with. But then they confirmed their relationship when Maxine jumped into his man's arms and makes out with him, while Logan Paul and Braun Breaker look flabbergasted, much to my fucking dismay, because I wanted this group to end.
So so I'm about to tell you why I knew this was gonna happen, right?
No, I know they've been teasing it. Do I want to see it? No.
No. It's not even just them teasing it. It's them teasing, like them teasing it throughout the entire fucking time. Like they haven't said.
I wanted this group to end today, bro. I wanted the visit to fucking implode, and instead they end Maxine Dupree.
Bro, listen. They made it seem like the Vision was gonna end. They made it seem like the Vision was going to end.
I was hoping for it, bro.
And then, for some random ass reason,
we get Maxine Dupree.
They brought these niggas back. Like, they brought Maxine Dupree back and said, hey, do you want to be with your mans? And she said, oh boy, would I? And it just went to shit after. Bro. Kissing them. And don't get me wrong, you know, beautiful, they in a relationship. But
who cares?
We all know how this, like, we all know how this is.
I wanted this group to end today, bro. Like, bro, the Vision from the very beginning, it failed.
Drastically.
It failed. Because of 3 reasons. 1, the injuries that plagued them. because Braun was out for some time. Bronson Reed's been out since February. Logan Paul has been out. So injuries did plague him. But 2, the group never had a purpose. And 3, they were never elevated to the next level, right? Like, and to me, those last 2 reasons, like injuries aside, because I get it, injuries happen, but those 2 reasons, the purpose and not anybody in the group being elevated to that next level, that to me is what hurt the group. Because here's the thing, with the Bloodline and the Judgment Day, right? At least they had a purpose, right? You know, with the Bloodline, Roman, you know, when we had those 4 years, Roman wanted to, you know, have his family at the top, and at the top of the food chain. They wanted to run everything. They wanted all the championship gold and stuff like that, which they did. You know, and same thing with the Judgment Day in a way. They wanted to run Monday Night Raw, and they wanted all the championship gold and shit like that, right? So that was their purpose. But also, you know, when you look at the groups, certain people were elevated. You know, like Roman became this big star, right? That he is, right? The tribal chief, the head of the table. The Usos, you know, they became much bigger, right? And, you know, obviously Jay, when he had that singles run, when Jimmy was hurt in those early days during COVID, you know, that elevated him, right? And then when he came back, when Jimmy came back and they got the Usos back together, you know, the Usos were main eventing, you know, shows and being part of important storylines and having great tag team matches and having like the longest tag team title reign of all time. You know, Sami Zayn elevated the whole Bloodline story with the honorary Uso and stuff that he was doing. Solo Sikoa got his first look at the main roster, and he was doing his thing. And of course, Paul Heyman, right? So they were all elevated in their own way. Same thing with the Judgment Day. If you look at the Judgment Day, right? As much as we want the group to end, you cannot sit here and tell me that people did not benefit off being in the Judgment Day. Rhea Ripley became a star.
Look at the first 3.
Right.
The top. Okay. The first 3. No, I just want to say the first 3 did everything in their power to make the Judgment Day what it was.
Yes.
And then they gave us one of the greatest heels of this generation.
And Dominic Mysterio, right? He became a big heel, right? And of course, you know, him and Rhea Ripley being together as like a on-screen couple, that worked well for both of them. Rhea Ripley became a big star. Damian Priest became a world champion, won Money in the Bank because he was in the Judgment Day, and he has not been the same since he fucking left. Who else? JD McDonough's getting TV time. He's a multiple-time tag team champion. Liv Morgan became a star of being in the Judgment Day. Look what she's doing now, right? Look at Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel Rodriguez will come out smiling, flexing her muscles. No, she's doing good things.
Roxanne Perez,
Roxanne Perez is doing good things, and that's what I mean with the vision. Like they were never.
Wait, did we say Finn Balor?
Well, Finn is Finn. He's been there for a minute.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm saying with the vision, none of that never happened because the group never had a purpose.
The thing was, the person that got elevated the most. I'm sorry to cut you off, Twin. The person that got elevated the most, right, was Braun Breaker.
But I feel like he didn't get elevated to that much though. Cause
why?
Yeah, but
the injuries.
Okay, no, yes, the injuries are a thing, right? And like I said, injuries happen, and it sucks, but they happen, right? But I'm saying injuries aside, right? They had opportunities to put the World Heavyweight Championship on him, and they didn't. Like, remember when he speared Seth, and they kicked out Seth out of the group? That would have been the perfect time to put the world title on him, and they did it.
No, that's a fact.
And then
that is a fact.
And then when he faced Punk, on the Raw anniversary show, whatever, right? This year, the first Raw of 2026, when he faced Punk, if they wanted to, they could have put the belt on him and have him walk into WrestleMania and face Roman Reigns, if they wanted to, or they could have just gave him the title, right? Have him with the title for a little bit, and then have it drop it back to Punk. So then Punk faces Roman at WrestleMania. But the point is, they had their opportunities to put the world title on him, and they didn't do it. And like you said, injuries came up. He got played by injuries. He came back from injury, and right now he's a fucking tag team champion, which I think he should not be.
And that's the sad part. And that's a fact. That's a big fact. And that's like, but that's the thing, and that's the thing that bothers me. All of that bothers me, because it's like, even with Bronson Reed was doing so well with being like Roman Reigns' biggest enemy, big opera at the time.
Now, but see, hold on, not to cut you off, but here's my problem with that. I have one issue with that. Okay, he was beefing with Roman, and he had some good matches, and he was working with the big top guys, right? Like, at Division, they were the top main heel faction on Raw, and they were working with all the top baby faces, right? With Punk and Roman and Jay and Sammy and Jimmy Uso and Cody and whatever, right? Great. But my issue with the Roman and the Roman and Bronson Reed beef is that they were beefing over some Air Jordans. That's my issue.
But that's the
how do you expect me to take this group serious and take each and every guy of this group serious when you have one of them beefing over some fucking sneakers?
So here was the thing. Here's where my mindset came into full,
but not to cut you off, my bad, but that's what I mean by the group didn't have a purpose.
Because
it's like sometimes they were just doing shit.
That's what I was about to get to. Their whole thing was, because if we're being honest, it was only supposed to be about two people. It was only supposed to be about two people. It was supposed to be about Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. It was to help them elevate so that they could start doing things more. Because, like I said, that's why when you said they didn't have a purpose, the purpose sailed when they speared Seth Rollins and decided to do things for themselves. It was to show people how arrogant they are. They were supposed to be the arrogant kids that wanted to do shit that didn't want any help from an elder. They only wanted help from the wise man. They didn't need some guy who, if we're being completely honest, they didn't need help from a guy that literally got injured after having one match with Cody Rhodes and finally beating him. Now, did he win that match? Did he do what he needed to do? Yes. But issue is, if we're being honest, that's not everything. That's not everything that we wanted to see. That's not everything that we put up with. It's not our thing. They lost their purpose when they added new members and started, I'm sorry to say, acting like the Judgment Day. Oh, we run this. We're gonna do what we can. It's like, no.
Purpose when they never had a purpose to begin with, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. They never had a purpose. Like the Division was supposed to be like a takeover or some shit, and it never felt like that.
And that's what I was getting. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, Paul Heyman used to come out every single week. Bro, I remember this clearly. It used to annoy the shit out of me. Every single Monday Night Raw used to start off the exact same way. Seth Rollins' music would play, the Vision would come out, Paul Heyman would cut the same promo every single fucking week, bro. Oh, this is the Visionary, this is the Revolutionary, this is Seth Rollins, this is Braun Breaker, he's gonna main event the next 10 WrestleManias. This is Bronson Reed, who's the Treble Thief, and he's gonna have a Foot Locker out of fucking Roman Reigns Air Jordans in about 6 months, and he's gonna have a fucking wholesale in his backyard, in his fucking garage. They was the same shit every single week. To the point, I got over it. This group has done nothing to help any member of the Vision. It did not help. It did not help Braun Breaker, and I get it. Yes, injuries has plagued him. It has not helped Bronson Reed, and injuries have plagued him. It has not helped Logan Paul in any kind of way, because injuries has also plagued him. And Austin Theory is just right now. He is there. Well, not right now, because since he joined the group, he's been there to take L's and also fuck Maxime Dupree backstage. That's all he's there for now.
Also, I was gonna get to that. So there's the part I was that morbidly bothered me. It wasn't them winning the tag team titles. It wasn't the fact of Maxime Dupree turning heel with Austin Theory and making it known that they're in a relationship. And
honestly,
it's not even. Hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta get this on my chest. And it's not even the fact that I know. It's not even like Logan Paul being a weird third wheel and trying to like be nice, but like be happy for them, but be like, I don't know. It's not him. You know what really bothered me was seeing all three men. So seeing her get in the middle of the seat, and then seeing the other three men get in the car without changing clothes, nothing. They just got in the car. And if you're like me, and you're stupid enough, the first thing I said was, they about to run a train on Maxine. Like, like, bro, I looked and I was just like, something about this don't sit right in my soul. Cause the fact she was just like, yeah, we're going on a ride, and then he was like, yeah, and you could just hear him like, yeah, we going for a ride. I'm like, I'm like, get them away from her, you filthy perverts. Like, I couldn't stand it. And then to see the friend crew, to see her like basically dump Otis and Tozawa.
You know what the worst part is? So, since she dumped Otis and Tozawa for me, right? You know damn well we're gonna get a tag team match between them and Alpha Academy, right? As we all know, the Vision is gonna win, and after they win, Otis and Tozawa going back to catering to finish a fucking Jason Statham movie, but we're not gonna see him for like another 5 months.
We're not gonna see them for another 5 motherfucking months. I hate that you said it, but fuck, god damn it, you're right.
Oh shit, bro.
It's sad, bro. And the other thing about it is it's like they've been putting Tozawa and Otis on a shelf for a minute. And Otis is actually a really good fucking wrestler.
No, he's good.
He's a good wrestler. I'm not saying he's one of the best, but he's a really good wrestler. I personally think
For a guy his size, he's good.
Yeah, I personally think that Otis and Gable should go back to being friends and then going back to be a tag team.
I guess.
Cause I know Tozawa. I know like a lot of people. There's people that like Tozawa, and you know for everything he does, but it's like, bro, he ran his course, bro. Yeah, put the fries in the bag, bro. Like, I love Tozawa.
No, Tozawa's not bad. It's just they don't take him serious.
No, and the thing is like, did he really just stand there? All right, Pretty Deadly won the match. Cool. But the thing is, they downgraded him ever since they took the Cruiserweight Championship away. They downgraded the shit out of my boy. Like, and he was a problem when he first came in, and now he's like, and I'm sorry, but now he's just like this. He got like a bobblehead with a little kid body, and it's like, bro, what the fuck? Like when he first came in, that nigga collect the paycheck, bro. He is, and I'm really tired. Like,
so is
y'all talk about
they're just there to collect paychecks, bro. Like they don't. Like, I'm surprised they didn't get released like after WrestleMania.
You know what's crazy? I would understand them not releasing Otis. The fact that they haven't released Tozawa is amazing to me.
But they released Kairi Sane instead. Make it make sense.
And she was doing shit.
She was part of an important.
She was part of
between Asuka and Io Sky.
Bro, don't make me rant. Don't make me rant. I'm still pissed. Till this day, I will forever be pissed that they did this to her.
All right, man. I'm so over this shit, man. This is one of the things I was pissed about this fucking show, bro.
Mm-hmm.
This fucking Maxine Dupree part of the vision, bro. Like before the main event, this is what pissed me off. This is what happened.
People like.
And this is what Grandma like. This is what Grandma came.
This is the fly. This is the fly in the soup, the pebble in the shoe. Like.
So after that debacle that I don't want to talk about anymore.
Also, Mr. Don, tell us how the show was if you're still here.
Oh yeah,
we would love to know your We would love to know your
Yeah, since you were there live, give us your thoughts.
You were there live.
How you feel about the show? If you're still with us.
I know we haven't really said anything. We said congratulations for being on the show, but we still want to know how you like it.
So Cody's in the medical room and he's getting looked at by the doctor. And Adam Pearce walks in to see how he's doing, and the doc says he can't clear him. And Cody says, "Yo, bro, I'm fine. Like I can go." Adam says that he believes him, but once the doc makes that call, like his hands are tied, right? So the doctor says, "All right, we gotta go get some scans." And Adam Pearce tells Cody, "All right, go get the scans, and I'll check up what you see." And Cody leaves with the doctor.
Yes.
So after that, we get the Vision backstage with the tag team titles, and Logan Paul is gassing him up, like
gas, like
he
high gas, like
remember how Jay was slobbing on Roman? This is what Logan Paul was doing to the Vision. The grown man, by the way.
Nah, big facts.
He's just gassing him up. And then
he's
Heyman
like,
comes in.
You guys deserve it.
Right.
Yes, I'm happy. You guys believe it. I love you guys. I love y'all. Y'all deserve it. And I'm happy for you too. Thank God. The thing you're not with those two guys that was actually friends with you, but damn. Oh, and you're back from injury. Good thing you have a groin. I'm great. All right. I love you. I love you guys. And then here comes Paul Heyman.
Right. So Paul Heyman comes in, and he says that was only the first step, right? That was only the first step, and he was gonna walk away, and then he said, "You know what? Now let me not be too harsh. At least someone got something done right." Theory says, "Thank you, wise man," because he thought that Paul was talking about him. Paul looked at Theory and said, "I was talking about her." He was talking to your bum ass Austin Theory. So
Wait a minute. I was talking about Maxine. Anybody talking about your punk ass Theory?
fucking hate you.
Anybody talking to your punk ass Theory?
Anybody talk to your punk ass Austin? So
Bro,
so the group, they get into their rented car, their little Cadillac, their vehicle, and they drive away. And hopefully, I didn't have to see him again for the rest of the show. And thank God I didn't. And out comes Otis and Tozawa, who we just talking about. They're feeling conflicted because their girl left them for the Vision.
and I'm not even gonna lie
Honestly,
to you. I feel so bad for them.
You know what the Vision should have done?
Split up.
No, well, besides that, since it's not happening, the Vision should have told Otis and Tozawa to get in the car so they could drop him off at fucking catering, because that's where they're gonna be for the next 4 months. So,
Can you imagine? Can you imagine seeing them? Right? You see Tozawa, and then you see Otis. And you see Otis, and they go, "Hey, you guys want to join us?" "Oh, word? Nah, fuck out of here!" And they just drive off.
the 50 Cent meme, they just laugh and drive away.
Because the thing was, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I thought as they got in the cars and they were driving off, I thought that Otis and Tozawa was going to be like right there watching the whole scene and just going, for real? Like that's what we doing now? Like I said, they deserve, and like I said, with them, they need to do something. They need to do something with them.
So after that, right, we got a lot of segments on this show, like a lot of segments. Backstage in the Judgment Day clubhouse, we have Liv Morgan gassing up Raquel just as much as Logan was gassing up the Vision about 4 minutes ago. Like, she was learning from Logan, slobbing all over it. Grown woman, by the way. Saying that tonight is her night. She's going to become the new Women's Intercontinental Champion. And that JD and Dom took care of that little freak, Danhausen.
The monster of
And
is here.
Raquel said that she is not going to let this opportunity slip by. She's going to take care of Soul, and she's going to and that title is hers. And she screams loud as hell, and it scared the shit out of me for like 3 seconds.
Nah, it made me laugh because like I said, my girlfriend,
it didn't scare me, it startled me.
Nah, my wife was in the background and she was, she doesn't really pay attention to a lot to wrestling, but it's funny when she does, because she decided to be that person. So Raquel does that big ass scream, "It's gonna be mine!" And all I hear in the background is my wife go, "Why the fuck is she yelling for?" She's like, "Fuck is she yelling for?"
I don't blame her.
And I'm like, man, because the title's finna be hers. She's like, "Yeah, but you ain't gotta yell that shit. Shut the fuck up." I'm kind of just sitting there like, you know what? I can't even be mad at that. I get it. I totally get it.
It startled the shit out of me, bro. I think I was literally eating my food while that happened, and then all I hear is, "That's how it's gonna be mine." I say, "Oh, okay, alright."
Okay, big dog.
My bad, big fella. My bad, big mama.
She loved Big Mama.
Big mommy cool. My fault.
Oh shit, that's hilarious.
So after that, before we get the match, it was announced that next week we're having the Intercontinental Championship gauntlet to decide who is going to face Penta for the IC title. They didn't say SummerSlam, but it said it has SummerSlam implications. So
It
I
has
think,
SummerSlam written all over it.
right, pretty much. So I think Rusev, Ethan Page, Joe Hendry, Javon, Chad Gable, and Dragon Lee, they're all in this gauntlet next week. So Penta's backstage.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I'm gonna just say this so people can understand. We have had the same people diving to get these damn to get this intercontinental title. Same people. Nothing's changed. At this point, if you don't make Javon Evans the youngest intercontinental champion, I'm not gonna care. I don't care.
I'll take him or Chad Gable.
I'll take him or Chad Gable or Ethan Page.
Yes.
I will take them.
An honorable mention, Dragon Lee.
I don't care for Rusev.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind Rusev, but he's not my pick. But if they actually put the title on Rusev, I wouldn't complain. But he's not my pick.
I wouldn't complain either. I wouldn't complain. I mean, no, it's not even that I wouldn't complain. It's, for me, it's kind of just like, it's kind of like, it's kind of like, because then it's like, where do we go from here when it comes to, what do we do with Rusev after this, in my opinion?
I mean, him and Ethan could battle it out for the title.
So it kind of goes hand in hand. I don't know. But yeah, so they have these little moments of, oh, well, we're gonna do this, and you know, we're gonna, you know, it's gonna be a good match, and they go to talk to my boy Cero Miedo. Am I saying that right?
Cero Miedo.
Cero Miedo. Nigga, zero fear. They talking to my boy Penta, and Penta is kind of like trying to tell people, it's like, hey man, whoever becomes my opponent, you know, they gonna end up fighting me. And Ethan and Rusev come out and start talking shit. And they start talking shit about Rey Mysterio. They start talking, you know, and Dragon Lee comes in. He's like, yo, you watch your damn mouth. Talking about one of the best luchadors in all of history. It's just like, and what's his name is kind of and they're kind of just like, oh, what the fuck you gonna do about it? Like they don't really care. They're heels, so it's like whatever to them. But then we get this segment, and then we're thinking like, oh yeah, they about to start they about to tussle. And then you see Chad Gable come in with the black suit on, with the Christ on his neck, talking about some
cross.
Yeah, with the cross on it. And he's like, hey yo, you got a problem, little niggas? And you didn't hear him say that, but you could feel that Chad Gable said it.
Thank God he didn't say that.
You could feel him saying it. I know, and then we never see him. And then he'll never be in a story with Otis again, which I don't want. I don't want them to have a story. But
didn't you say you did want to have a story?
You said what?
Didn't you say that you did want to have a story? That you wanted him and Otis to go?
Yeah, that's what I said. I said I want them to have a story.
I thought you said you didn't. Well, at first you said you did.
No, I did.
I felt like just now you said you didn't.
I said I did.
Okay.
No, I ain't going back on that. But yeah, I don't want these niggas to have a story.
I fucking hate this man.
Nah, but
I don't want it, to be honest with you. I'd rather have Chad, like for me, in my opinion, like when it comes to this gauntlet and Penta defend the title at SummerSlam, I would love for it to be Penta. I mean, for it to be Chad. Chad and Penta go 1-on-1. and then have Chad win.
Have Chad win.
Yeah, I mean, I said it before, but you gotta capitalize that momentum he had from that mass versus mass match.
Nah, facts. That's a.
Like, I'll take Javon
real.
too. Don't get me wrong. Like, if Javon wins and he faced Penta, I don't mind Javon winning. But I'm just saying, if it was up to me, like if I was Triple H and I had the decision to make, I'll put Chad. I'll have Chad beat Penta at SummerSlam. Especially they're gonna be in his hometown of Minneapolis, Minnesota, bro.
Yeah.
You know, but Ethan decides to negotiate with Adam Pearce to make a tag team match happen for later tonight. After that, then we get this match between Sol Ruca and Raquel Rodriguez for the women's Intercontinental Championship. Right. Even though at first you said you hated the fucking song.
I swear to you, I don't remember that.
Yes, I remember Thursday you say you did not like the song.
I hate Batman. Damn, I'm sorry. I just don't remember.
Let me stop.
I remember you say you didn't like it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So Sol and Raquel go 1-on-1. This was good. I like this match. What you think about this match? I like it.
Nah, this match was fire. I loved it down to the, huh?
I said I don't know if I can say all that, but it was good.
No, I can't. Like I said, I had my ups and downs about these matches, and I'll be completely honest with you. This was one of the matches I was like that kind of hyped me up because they did. For one, Sol Ruca did so fucking well in this match. She did so fucking well in this match, and I just love seeing her wrestle. Another person that did really well, and the thing is, I liked it. I also liked it because the Judgment Day didn't get away with their bullshit like usual, because for one, this is what I was talking about last time when I said you telling me that Io Sky doesn't have any friends outside of Rhea that can help her in this movement. Like Sol Ruca, and I know that she was there for like personal beef. Not even gonna sit there and act like she wasn't. But it's the fact of like, whenever you were a babyface, certain baby faces would come and help you. Like, it didn't matter.
No, yes. It's just, I'm just saying, last week when she got attacked, when she got jumped by the Judgment Day, it's like no one would have made sense for anybody to come out and help her besides Rhea and Asuka. They're the only two that made sense. Now, with what happened today, yes, it makes sense because like you said, Io was coming out for personal business, and and she wanted to ruin Liv's plan of helping Raquel win the title. So now Sol and Io have that bond. Now they got that. Not I want to say that bond, but now they they got that moment of like a common enemy, I guess, because next week Io's gonna go 1-on-1 with Roxanne, and just in case if the Judgment Day come out to fuck up Io, Sol Ruca can have Io's back to repay her for having her back.
Yep.
But the match is cool. I liked it. Raquel, like I said, remember how earlier I said Raquel has benefit from being the Judgment Day? Like, she showed it here. I thought she performed really well.
Nah, she definitely did.
And Sol was just Sol. Sol with her fantastic acrobatic moves. Even though sometimes she be scaring the shit out of me because she be slipping on the ropes and shit. Like what happened earlier in the match where she tried to do some springboard move, she ended up slipping. But I thought it was a good match. Io comes out to help Sol, takes out Liv and Roxanne with an Asahin moonsault, and Sol Ruca drops Raquel, who was distracted by Io, with a Soul Snatcher for the 1, 2, 3. You gotta love it.
Yeah, nah, fire. Loved it. Loved every part of it.
So next, we have Paul Heyman. Now, mind you, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't paying attention to the first part of this promo that he cut because I was too busy looking at see what they were doing with the main event because OC was posting shit in the chat and I was trying to see what was going on. Even though I was gonna end up watching it anyway, and we all saw what we got. But basically, Paul Heyman says that Oba will get destroyed by Brock Lesnar inside Hell in a Cell. Oba comes out, he stresses his way to the ring, and he tells that since Paul likes to talk a lot, he's gonna give him a face to talk to. Heyman says that Oba owes Brock a lot of credit. Well, he gives Oba some credit, a lot of credit because when he pinned Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, he proved that Brock Lesnar was beatable, even though Brock has lost before. So I don't know what the fuck is he talking about. But
you know they try to hit us with the bullshit shit moves sometimes.
Yeah, no, it's to make the match feel more special, more bigger and shit like that. I get it, but like, come on now, man. Facts is facts. Like, we're not gonna sit here acting like Brock Lesnar took his first L against Oba at WrestleMania when he's taken L's before. But at Clash in Italy, Brock proved that Oba was beatable. So now we're gonna have the trilogy match to see who's gonna walk out the unbeatable superstar, Obafemi. Obafemi. So walk out of that match as the unbeatable superstar.
Nah, he definitely deserves to.
Paul then says that when Brock was a reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, there was no one that fights in the cage like Brock Lesnar. That Brock has destroyed The Undertaker inside Hell in a Cell, and the match was invented by The Undertaker, and Brock beat him not once but twice. Even though those are his only 2 Hell in a Cell matches. That Oba didn't accept the challenge to face Brock in the cage or in a cell because that cell is the Broctagon. After Paul said that, I was hoping he was not going to say it again. That sounded fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
but Paul said it again because in the Broctagon, Brock is the bringer of pain. Brock is the beast that he cannot beat. Brock is the mountain that he cannot climb, and only one man will leave SummerSlam. Only one man will leave Hell in a Cell as the true unbeatable superstar, and that man, that man is Brock Lesnar, and the superstar that will leave as the beatable one is Obafemi. So now Oba grabs the mic. I love Oba's confidence in his promos. The way he delivered his lines, they just sound so great.
No, he's really good at delivering lines.
Yes.
Especially just coming from NXT and letting him, and then like letting him like just speak free, kind of like speaking freely a little bit. Yeah, nah, he does great work with his lines.
Yes, he does. So, Oba says that after weeks of calling Brock every name under the sun, it got to him because he decided to show up. And that means that he watches the show. And Paul is doing his usual damage control and saying how great Brock is and writing all these checks that Brock probably cannot cash. Paul has been reduced less than he's an advocate. He is just a mouth. And the thing about a mouth is that mouths need to be fed. And how can he feed if he doesn't have a head? And that's why he's out there listing all of Brock's accomplishments, telling him about Randy Couture and The Undertaker, when neither of those men are Obafemi. I like that line.
Yep.
Oba says that Paul is scared and he's there to do damage control because every man knows when his time has come, whether it be the beginning or the end. This is the end. This is the final chapter. This is where the book closes. This is Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi in Hell in a Cell. What bigger stage to do it than SummerSlam Minneapolis, Minnesota, in front of his friends, in front of his family, in front of his wife. Oba says that he would beat him right in front of his children.
I ain't gonna lie, over giving out reverse racism ass whoopings. I gotta see this.
Oba says that Brock has been the single thing that stood between him and destiny and salvation. Oba has learned a very valuable lesson, And that lesson is that you need to walk through hell in order to get to heaven. I like that.
And then he looked at Paul Heyman and said, "So Paul, I'll tell you a beast. I'll see you in hell." And just threw the mic and walked off. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Twin. Your boy could have cried. Your boy could have cried for that one, because that shit, that's a promo. And for them, and the thing is,
Oba's just gotten so confident in this promo. So he delivers his lines with confidence and like you believe everything he says.
Right.
Now it's time to put the boots in there.
Not quite sure what that was.
Is that your fan?
But yeah, my bad. I'm kind of like laying down because my energy is kind of like all over the place right now. Energico, but yeah, this hopefully we get to hear what Brock Lesnar has to say.
So yeah, when he shows up next week. Oh man,
it's gonna be a smash. It's gonna be some good shit.
We'll see what happens next week. But backstage we got Sami Zayn, who has a smile on his face once he found out that Cody is not medically cleared to compete. And Sami says that it sucks because he was looking forward to competing against the QB1. But then he says that like this night, like I felt like it was cursed. That he always found it weird that he is a SmackDown superstar defending his title on Raw. And Adam Pearce comes in and tells Sami he better get ready because he has a match. You said what? But Sami's just bamboozled. He's like, huh? What you mean? And he's like, yeah, like you have a match. Like it's official. Like we're gonna get you an opponent. Oh man, I feel bad for Sami. It's bullshit.
Yeah. Sorry, I gotta go. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. Put myself in like a getting juicy and I feel it. I mean,
we almost done.
Yeah. But
after that, we get the tag team match between Chad Gable, Dragon Lee, versus Ethan Page and Rusev. It was okay. Didn't really care for it though as much like that. It was okay. The crowd was into it. Some part, they were into it for most of the match. It was a good tag team match. Can't really hit on it that much. Rusev and Ethan win after Dragon Lee submits to the accolade, but Rusev won't let go of it. And then Chad Gable comes in to help out Dragon Lee, but then he gets dropped. And then Joe Hendry comes in to save the baby faces and start cleaning the house, but then Rusev drops him with a kick. And then Ethan orders Rusev to put Joe in the accolade, which he does. And then the officials got to come in and stop the attack.
Yeah, so this is
simple shit.
Also, can someone tell me what the fuck was wrong with Rusev and why he had his tongue out while he was like shaking his head as if he was getting like he looked crazy. Did you see him?
From Jacob.
That man is I was like, bro, put your tongue back in your like.
What the
fuck is wrong with you? That shit was crazy. I was like, something about this don't feel right.
Done it from Jacob, big dog.
Now see.
You got Jimmy Uso versus your boy Joaquin.
Oh God, Joaquin's wrestling Jimmy Uso.
Speaking of Jimmy, Jimmy's leaving the arena, and Jackie Remish is waiting for him. And she tells him why he attacked LA Knight earlier in the show. Jim said that it's time for him to step up for the bloodline. I wish, honestly, it was up to me, man. I wish Jim would take his brother and Jacob and step out of the bloodline. But I don't see that happen anytime soon. Jim says that he's going to go to SmackDown and handle Solo. LA Knight pulls out to fight Jimmy, but Jacob drops him wearing all red. All red. This man look like a mafia leader or something, bro. Like, and that man is just rocking all red. And then, so Jacob drops him, and then, you know, both men leave with LA Knight laying on the ground. So after that, you still with me? Okay. We're almost done. We got like 2 more things to talk about. Well, technically 3, but we're gonna just go through them. So we got Bailey. Yeah, Bailey doing a promo, and she said that that Lyra once waited for her hours, like at a toy shop. Yeah. So Lyra once waited for hours at a toy shop to meet Bailey, and Bailey made time for her to have a real conversation about her career, her wrestling career. And maybe that never meant anything to Lyra, but to Bailey, that was a foundation of where she will
start to respect about care.
And her trust for Lyra began, because she watched Lyra, who was just a fan, become the first ever women's Intercontinental Champion, and then become her best friend and stand right beside her at WrestleMania. And when she had one of the hardest years of her career, it was her who kept her level-headed, and it made Bailey reach deep down and bring out the best version of herself every single week. Lyra consistently reminded Bailey of who she was and what she's done. And after all the heartbreaks that she's been through, she never questioned her trust in Lyra. She shared her experience with Lyra and her stories, thinking that it would help guide Lyra, but all Lyra did was use it against Bailey. Bailey doesn't understand why Lyra couldn't have an honest conversation with her about everything that was going on in her head. Instead, she took the easy way out, and Bailey is giving Lyra one more chance to prove herself, that she is not like everyone else. And she wants Lyra to meet her face to face next week. See how that goes.
Ain't that really gonna happen? They just gonna fight, or they either.
Big Jim about to get jumped, and he is gonna jump. Fight back, nigga! Fight back, nigga! Fight back!
Nah, do that nigga dirty. Do that nigga dirty.
Bloodline now. Why did not help this nigga out?
Cause Jimmy ain't shit. Also, he jumped LA Knight with fucking Jacob. Let me stop.
Okay. 2 different things, but okay.
You right. Speaking of 2 different things.
Oh, we're gonna get to this, man. Don't worry. We're about to get to the match real soon. So after the Bailey thing, Nick Aldis basically tells Adam Pearce that he did his job and he found an opponent for Sami Zayn.
Yep.
Pretty much what happened there. Nothing too overcomplicated.
He was just, because Adam was trying to call, see who can, and he's just like, hey, you should say you're welcome to me. He's like, nigga, and you can see on his face, he's like, what are you talking about? And the look that he gets, he's just like, listen, I did your job for you. No thanks needed. I mean, you can say you're welcome, but I know you're not. But I don't care what you think, because I'm Nick Aldis, and I'm that nigga. And then he just walked off. He didn't say all of that, but oh my god, he has AJ Lee with him. He didn't say all of that, but you can hear it. You can hear it. And then you got
the Judgment Day.
the Judgment Day
They
segment,
want their
which
money from Danhausen.
I couldn't take these niggas seriously at all.
Nah, you know I couldn't take seriously because at Saturday Night's Main Event on July 18th from MSG in New York, we're gonna get JD going one-on-one with Danhausen. So JD's talking about how he's gonna beat up Danhausen. He's gonna take care of him and he's gonna grind on him. Pause.
I was just about to say that. That man said out loud, no fear, I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna grind on you. And you know that motion of when you hear someone like, I'm gonna grind. I'm gonna grind on you. I was like, ew. Like that's what happened when I heard him. Like, ew.
That shit
I was like, ew.
That was nasty work to hear.
I was like, JD, no.
But all Dom and JD want is their money and for Danhausen to uncurse JD.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what it was. So next we get our main event. We get the Chicago Screwjob over here, cause we got Sami Zayn walking in as the WWE Undisputed Champion, and he's in the ring and he's waiting for his opponent. And then we go to backstage, and we got CM Punk backstage, and he starts walking towards Gorilla, walking through the backstage area, walking towards Gorilla. We didn't hear it, but when he was walking by Gorilla, he told Triple H, "Yeah, that guy's champion. That doesn't work for me, brother." So he walks out, and we have our match. We get CM Punk versus Sami Zayn for the WWE Undisputed Champion.
Here's my other thing too.
Championship.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I understand we're in Chicago. I'm like, I understand that
they wanted that hometown feeling, that home.
Mm-hmm. But I really wanted them to dupe us, if that makes sense. Like I wanted them to bring someone like Drew McIntyre or Kevin Owens or like Randy Orton out of nowhere. Like I wanted them to dupe us instead of bringing CM Punk. Like I said, that's just wishful thinking. This is wishful thinking. I can admit this. But when they brought CM Punk out, I was kind of just like, oh. Okay, I was like, okay, alright, I see, okay, so he's not, it's not like he's gonna win the championship, right? Right? And then a whole match later, and new WWE champion. CM Punk.
Oh shit, that was funny,
bro.
That was funny. Now, granted, I mean, I get where you coming from, because listen, I was low key hoping he wasn't gonna win, but y'all know he was gonna win. But
it was sad too, because
the match was great. I thought it was a great match.
The match was beautiful.
It was a very good main event. It was a great main event. They went out there, they put on the line. It was back and forth. Sammy, since I thought he was being a good heel, just smacking around Punk and telling him, I'm the champion, and letting Punk make that babyface comeback in his hometown Chicago. I thought the story that they told was nice, and it was a good match. Even though Punk had mean plot armor, bro.
Like
Punk had that mean Chicago plot armor, bro. So you're telling me it took one Helluva kick and a GTS to beat Sammy, but Sammy was doing GTS and Blue Thunder bombs and shit, and Punk was kicking out of everything, bro. Punk was kicking out of everything. But I thought the match was really good. You know, that's how the match ended. Punk hit a Luger kick
with the GTS.
Pin Sammy. 1, 2, 3. We have a new WWE champion. The Chicago screw job took place. Or the Sami Zayn screw job is the more important thing. The Sami Zayn screw job took place. Punk walks out with the title through the crowd, the exact same way how he beat Cena at Money in the Bank 2011 years ago.
when he did that, my PTSD came in because the last time he did this shit, I had to sit there and go, it's the funniest shit in the world, bro. It's the funniest shit in the world. Because for you to win a championship and go and bring us nostalgia, that shit's hilarious. And like we said the first time, we're not laughing because it's funny. We're laughing because we're mad about it. Like it takes a certain kind of bullshit to make us laugh, and this took the motherfucking cake. Like everything.
I don't like it.
Everything. Yeah,
right now I don't like it. Let's see where it goes, but right now I don't like it. Like as I said in the beginning of the podcast, we were talking about it. Like this better lead to Sammy and Punk going having a win at SummerSlam. Like if I see Punk and Cody for a title at SummerSlam, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Nah, understandable. Cause like I said, my thing about it was, you would think that since he just became champion, they were gonna hit him with alright, you gotta face CM Punk. Damn, but he's losing to you. Get the fuck out of here. He's like, yeah, we're not giving him the title. We're not giving him the title. You guys keep, because the other thing is, like I said in the first part of the chat, if this was y'all plan, you should have just let Cody keep the title. You gave him the title to have his first defense be CM Punk, and then had him lose.
Yeah, because it's like
that's dumb.
It's like
really
they wanted two good hometown moments. They want Sammy to win in Saudi Arabia because it was going to be a good hometown moment for him, and they give it to Punk in Chicago. So it was going to be a good hometown moment for him. It's like it's what they did there. But I agree with you. This was the plan. Should have just kept it on Cody. What's the point?
Kept it on Cody.
What's the point of giving Sammy a fucking 9-day title run after he worked his ass off to get the fucking title?
Right.
A victorious CM Punk.
Like, and the other thing about it is that
he's got to regroup and come back stronger.
He, like, if you think that him staying and being the better man is the best route, no. That nigga deserves to, yo, I quit. Fuck y'all. Like, they could have just kept it on Cody, then they could have had the match, and then they could have just gave it to Punk, and then try to see if, I'm sorry. I'm slowly knocking myself out.
No, it's fine. We're totally done here.
Because it's just, it's that mind-boggling. No, it's not. It's not that mind-boggling that I'm falling asleep. I'm just falling asleep. But it's crazy that we really have a new champion after 9 days of and all this nigga Sammy was doing recently was just taking pictures with it, driving around with it.
He was having the time of his life until it was over.
The best time of his life. Like, I would understand, like, I would understand that, you know, mm, after doing it, like even how I put this. How can I say this with it making sense?
Good.
This whole motion, this whole thing of bullshit. You can compare it. You can compare it to your favorite football team winning, going to the playoffs,
Right.
like your favorite team winning, and then they go, okay, but now you gotta face the whole prison yard, nigga. They're not even part of the NFL. It's just a bunch of prisoners in uniform in football uniforms. Like, what the fuck? Shit like shit like this you need an asthma pump for, basically. Like, it's insane. At this point, you know what the sad part is? You know what I thought was gonna happen?
What's up?
I thought Jay Uso was gonna come out and lose.
Brother, ew.
I would have appreciated that.
He wasn't on the show today.
I know.
Good.
What I'm saying though, like I would have rather them had Jay Uso
Then Punk.
than Punk, yeah.
Bro, Chicago would have booed him out the fucking arena, I'll tell you that much, bro.
Man, fuck it.
I'm just saying.
Alright. That's enough for me dozing off. You got anything else you want to put on? Any other opinions you have about this?
Nah, we good. You know, we talked about
Alright.
everything. I thought Raw today, um, I thought it was a good show overall.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I said, there was just some things I liked, some things I didn't like about the show.
Yeah.
Overall, I mean, I guess I could say, I mean, I enjoyed it for what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, there was some things I'll just erase. You know, Maxine joining the Vision is one of them. But I thought it was a good show, and
Mm-hmm.
that's it. You got
Pretty
any?
good. Like I said, it had its ups and its downs.
Yeah, I thought it was okay.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, y'all,
Yep.
we out.
We are out. Thank you guys for joining us. I
What's up?
promise I'll be up next time. I was gonna say shout out to Mr.
I was
Don.
gonna say that too. Shout out to Mr. Don for being the
Yep.
chat. He was there on Raw in Chicago.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hope you had a great show. Hope you brought friends and family.
Of course, of course, of course.
Got a number. I don't know if you seen anybody, but got a number. Living life, man. That's what we want for all our followers to live life.
True.
I will, if you catch me tomorrow, I might stream.
Yeah, I was thinking about streaming tomorrow too. I might.
Yeah. I might stream after 12. So, if not, you'll be catching my boy, that guy, E, my twin E. You can catch him streaming tomorrow.
I said I
That
might.
guy E.
I'm not saying
Huh?
I will. I said I might. I'm not saying I will.
You might catch him streaming tomorrow.
Right.
That guy
Exactly.
E.
Might.
My bad. My bad. Nah, you gonna catch him streaming. I'll make sure. No, it's
That's
crazy.
fucked up, bro.
Nah, you gonna
About to force me
catch
against
him
my
on.
will.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Nah, nigga, we gonna do this today. Nah, but thank you guys.
No.
But thank you guys for catching up with us. I'm definitely gonna probably stream. I might stream tomorrow too. I'm not gonna stream Wednesday because of work, but we'll see you in the next one. I love you guys. Oh, catch Phantom and OC on Friday
Always.
with the
They
SmackDown to the trenches.
they have
Bring
a
the SmackDown
new
to the trenches.
WWE champion over there on SmackDown. The name is CM Punk.
How do you think they're gonna react to this?
Honestly,
Exactly.
I don't know. Honestly, I mean, my opinion. I mean, listen, we can both agree that it's better than Cody.
Yeah, definitely.
We can both agree to that it's better than Cody. You know, I get it. Sammy got fucked over, but you know, as long as Cody's not champion, I'm not complaining. I'll take that. I
Hmm.
won't complain about that. Everything else, I'll probably complain about because it's still fucked up how they did Sammy dirty like that.
They definitely did him dirty.
You know, but y'all take care, man. Peace.
Peace, peace.